Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are going to get into a brand new series about gear. First one, this is going to be about the stuff that I use to actually fly in a simulator for general aviation or honestly even airline. First thing, I bring the iPad and a cable to charge it with. Realistically, this has 95% of what you need. You can put checklists, you can put maps, you can put everything you need in the iPad, and you can honestly do everything with this. But to actually use the iPad, we need to do two things. One, we need to keep it powered, so I just keep the cable with it. That makes sure that everything is, well, it runs the full flight, whether you fly for 10 minutes, 3 hours, or if you fly for 3 weeks. Then you're all set and ready. The next thing is a way to mount it. The second thing that we need when we go flying is a way to mount the iPad. You can either put it on your leg or on the yoke. I prefer the yoke. I have this little RAM mount which I use both in the real airplane and in the simulator. I currently have the yoke mount, goes underneath and over the top. But this essentially holds the iPad. That's one mount that's on there. You can also use this little guy, which is essentially a glare shield clamp, which is probably my favorite when I'm flying at home because it has a nice large glare shield chunk that you can actually just clamp it onto. Unfortunately, all the airplanes that I fly in the real world don't have an option for this, so I usually just leave this mounted on Home Simulator. Another option is quite literally just a clamp. You can clamp this on a desk. It's got a little ball that you can clamp onto with the RAM mount. And realistically, you can put this anywhere. Glare shield, desk, arm of a chair, anywhere you like it. This thing is also pretty useful. I don't use it a whole lot just because I have the other ones and it works well with Home Simulator. But those are definitely an option. Then there is also the suction cup. This is probably the one that I use most in the real world. It's a little harder to use in the Home Simulator purely because of the fact that there's not a whole lot of glass next to the simulator. It's not sticking on the monitor. There's a whole lot of metal, but it's got a lot of gaps in it, so this is kind of hard to use. It's pretty simple though. It's just a twist on. They work great on glass, so they'll probably work good in cars. I normally use these in real airplane. There are a whole plethora of mounting options as far as arms, swivels. You can swap these out for anything you like. They've got 1-inch chunks, they've got 3-inch chunks, they've got these 9-inch double bendy. You can get extensions on extensions. You can make it pretty much any length you like. So it will sit wherever you want. Or you can go the old low school, low tech option. So this is a kneeboard by Force Protection Gear, which is honestly a very nice kneeboard. This little guy is just a Velcro clipboard, and it has little corners for your iPad as well as a little loop around it so that you can put it on your leg. I'm unfortunately too short and I have to sit on a pad in the cockpit, so there's not actually enough clearance for me to use this in a real one. But at home this thing works phenomenally. If you just want to throw this on your leg and get going, it will hold your iPad and pens, pencils, other stuff in here. Incredibly useful, nice, easy, pretty cheap option. But essentially any kneeboard that will hold an iPad, they work great for holding an iPad. Go figure. And since you can get up, sit down, there's nothing critical going on, you can try several ones and see which one you like. This is definitely an option. The clipboard is also an incredibly useful option. If you've got this little zipper on guy, you can actually run the zipper here, attach it, connect it, and then throw your clipboard on top of it with a procedure or just something to scribble notes on, and then whenever you want to open it to see your iPad procedures, you open it, look at your stuff, do etc. Close it, and then you can write quick notes for flight heading, flight altitude, clearance, etc. So you can put quick notes on here and open it up to actually see what's going on your iPad, or if you just fly with your iPad most of the time like I do, you can unzip it, take it off, and nice and simple. If you don't use a kneeboard to hold your iPad, I would recommend using an actual kneeboard just to take notes on. This one I have my cross-country flight routes on, and then right underneath that I have all of my frequencies, the airports, places to take notes, etc. I don't really take notes on this, but this is a good place to put it. It's just in a little clear plastic case. But the one afterwards is always my departure airport, the one that I'm actually leaving from. I've got a little sticky tab on here. Then the second one is my airport that I'm going to, and I've got a whole bunch of different procedures on it. So there's the RNAVs, there's some ILSs, VORs, etc. Then when we get to the purple tab, that is my alternates. So if I have to divert, if I can't land at anywhere else pretty much, or if I can't come back home or reach my destination, with my alternate, I also have the procedures that we need for that. Then on the large stickies, or on the large ones, I've got my checklist. So these are actually the procedures, that way I don't have to be fumbling around with an actual booklet. Then I don't have to worry about putting it on the glare shield and scratching the cockpit windshield, etc. But these are phenomenal in the home simulator because A, a whole lot of papers you can take notes. B, if you actually want to apply procedures, they're right here. C, if you want to essentially emulate a real-world cockpit, this is probably how you want to do it. iPads fail, suction cups fail, mounts fail. This guy, pen and paper, really doesn't fail. You can do a lot of old school stuff with this guy. Great practice in the simulator. Normally I'll throw this on my leg and I'll throw the iPad on you. And that honestly completes most of what I need, with the exception of pen. I bring a lot of pens. You can never really have enough pens in a real airplane or even in a simulator, because if the first one doesn't work, you stick it back in the kneeboard, pull out the next one, and keep writing. Then it's not a disrupting thing, so if ATC gives you clearance or something else to do, you can write it down immediately and you won't forget it or have to ask them to repeat. That is a general thing of what I use flying in the home simulator. If you want to go above and beyond, depending on how realistic you want to go, you can actually pull out charts. If you really want to emulate cross-country charts, this is a map for Denver Terminal Area Control, which this thing is huge. This is great for when you're flying low level around a giant congested airspace. Then we have the Wichita sectional. This is probably what I use most often. I actually use this in the airplane. But this is kind of where you're going to do flight planning. You're going to say here to here, draw your lines. This is actually how you're going to do real flight planning on paper charts, because you do have to know how to do those, because again, technology does fail. Paper doesn't really run out of batteries. You can kill it, but it's pretty hard. So these guys are useful in the real world more than the simulator, but bringing them and actually using them is a different story. So if you want to go full super realism, bring charts, learn how to use them. They're kind of nice, they're kind of fun. To go along with those, you have your plotter, then you have your calculator. Both of these are kind of above and beyond. If you're just doing I just want to fly somewhere, honestly, you don't need any of it. If you want to fly with ATC, it's good to have procedures, maybe a kneeboard so that you can take instructions. If you just want to fly procedures on your own, the iPad's great for it. And realistically, you can mix and match charts. You can mix and match just a kneeboard with your flight plan, or just a kneeboard to take notes on. And you can also do the iPad just for fun. So you can really take any tools, you can add to this, you can subtract from this, and you can take whatever you like on your sim flight. If you guys like these videos, definitely like, subscribe, come back for more, and tell me what you're looking forward to seeing. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.